Can state court jurisdiction affect your legal case? Have you ever wondered how the location of your legal case might impact its outcome? The concept of state court jurisdiction plays a vital role in this. Jurisdiction is the authority a court has to hear and decide a case. It is essential to understand how this works, as it can significantly influence your legal journey. State courts generally have broad authority, often referred to as general jurisdiction. This means they can handle a wide variety of cases, including civil disputes, criminal cases, and family law matters. However, for a court to take on a case, it must have proper jurisdiction, which consists of three main components. First, there is personal jurisdiction. This means the court must have authority over the parties involved in the case. Typically, this depends on whether the parties live in the state or have connections to it. For example, if someone conducts business in a state or commits a legal wrong there, the court may have personal jurisdiction over them. Next, we have subject matter jurisdiction. This aspect refers to whether the court is authorized to hear the specific type of case being presented. Some courts specialize in particular areas, like family law or probate matters, while others handle general civil or criminal cases. Lastly, territorial jurisdiction limits a court's authority to a specific geographic area within the state. Generally, a state court can only hear cases involving events or parties located within its borders. From a legal standpoint, state court jurisdiction is shaped by state laws and constitutional provisions. One important aspect is the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment. This clause mandates that courts can only exercise jurisdiction when it is fair and just to do so. Essentially, a court must have a legitimate connection to the parties or the events of the case. The practical implications of jurisdiction are significant. If a state court lacks the proper jurisdiction over the parties or the subject matter, it cannot lawfully decide the case. This could lead to the case being dismissed or transferred to a different court. Additionally, the jurisdiction of a court affects where you file your lawsuit. This choice can influence convenience, applicable laws, and potential outcomes. In some instances, state courts share concurrent jurisdiction with federal courts over certain federal claims. This means that some cases can be brought in either court system unless Congress specifies that only federal courts have jurisdiction. Moreover, defendants can sometimes request to move a case from state court to federal court if federal jurisdiction applies. Understanding state court jurisdiction is essential for litigants and attorneys alike. It helps them determine the proper venue for their cases and anticipate procedural requirements. Ultimately, it ensures that cases are heard by courts with legitimate authority, maintaining the fairness and legitimacy of the judicial process.